In the vast universe, we are nothing but stardust, a moment of consciousness unfolding. Why then are we here? To weave our own story, to move forward and experience life, to be. Whenever I feel uncertain of what choices to make, I like to go out for an adventure. Nothing helps to clear my mind more than venturing where I've never been before and leaving everything else behind. So let's go. Let's go. So there's this trail that goes from, there's this trail that I usually follow, but this time I thought I'm gonna go a bit farther and see what sights I can find. And it's not raining now, so this is the perfect weather to go hiking because it's not too hot. It's really beautiful. There's still birds singing. And the air is so nice. The blueberries are starting to get ripe and they're quite small still, but it tastes so good. It's like eating the forest. I really love these. I've been walking for I think 2 hours now, and it's starting to get a bit warm. But this is actually the perfect weather to go hiking, except for the mosquitoes because they love when it rains, and now that it's been raining there's a lot of them. So when you stop, they attack, and but it doesn't matter, it's okay. That's nature. I have these strawberries I got from my parents, and these are from Inko, and they're just perfect. I don't know, it's something about the sea that makes everything grow better in the coast. I don't know. I'd really just love to live there one day. This is the best. I so miss all the berries in winter, and even if you freeze them, they just don't taste the same. They get all wet and they're, soggy. But yeah, I was supposed to go on a lot bigger hike than just one day, but they were promising thunderstorms for the whole weekend, and it was raining for the whole morning quite heavily, so I was thinking that maybe not for staying out for the night. And also I was feeling kind of anxious of going, and I was wondering why, because usually I just love spending time in nature and being by myself, and I don't have any problems with that. But I was feeling kind of scared of the thought of having to sleep in the forest, and I was wondering why. And then I realized that this is the first time I've gone to the forest by myself. I've always had Dante with me, and that's why I never was afraid. I was never afraid, no matter where I went. I was always, certain that he would protect me and I would protect him. And this was the first time I was feeling hesitant of going to the forest and being somewhere far away just by myself. And I even packed a knife with me, and I was like, why? I don't usually do that, but of course if you have to build a fire or something, but that was more like self-defense. And I've never done that. And yeah, it was because he's no longer with me, he's no longer here with me, and that's when it really hit me that he's really not here anymore. And Nova is too young. She's turns 4 months next week, and she can't walk for hours. Or what if she gets a snake bite or something happens and she's just tumbling around, and she's too small. And so I decided that I'm not gonna take her with me. And if it rains, she gets cold so easily, and she's a puppy and a baby, and she needs a lot of sleep. And yes, so I'm here alone, and it feels so strange. I don't do this alone usually, and yeah, life is funny. Yeah. I still haven't accepted that Dante passed away, and partly because it was so sudden, and I don't know, I just can't accept it. And sometimes I'm angry, and sometimes I'm sad, but it feels that it will take a long time to process that he passed away. And when I'm with Nova, I'm so happy to have a dog, and I really love her. She's the best, but she can't replace him. Like, none of the people in our lives can be replaced by someone else, and that's that's hard. So maybe it's this feeling of loss that somehow woke me up this year, this spring, to what it is that I use my time on. And the past year, the 2025 was so stressful. A lot of good things happened, but I was feeling, I think I lost half my hair in 1 year, and it just made me think that how we tell our own story, how we, write our own story, and how we want to live is really up to only to us. There's no one else, and we don't have to explain it to anyone else. The choices we make, well, maybe our closest family members, but even then we can decide how to use our time. And of course we have to take care of things and commitments and all this, but other than that it really is just up to us. And if we allow ourselves to really listen what it is we want to do, then I think that's when magic happens. When we don't fight our own dreams, when we start to mindfully work for them, work with them. And then that's something I've realized this summer, that I don't want to apologize for the way I live or the things I do. I just want to, sorry about the hate. Because I just want to live, not consume or just waste my time. Even if I'm tired or even if I don't have a lot of time, I just want to paint and write and go on these hikes when I can, and someone can watch the kids and just be with loved ones and appreciate them. And somehow, what's better than this? Nothing. Being free doesn't cost anything. I really believe that it's a state of mind. And doing the things you love don't necessarily have to bring you money. You can do them anyways. You don't have to succeed at them if you don't want to, in that sense. But you might, or you might not. But then who is it that says that money is the only value for art or for anything in our lives, the work we do? These are things I've been thinking about. I'm sorry I'm rambling. My mind is kind of all over the place, but I'm really happy I came here. I just realized that my camera is on an ant settlement and they're crawling all over it. Oh God, I hope I'm not sitting on it. Anyways, I'm really happy you joined me on this little adventure, and I think it's gonna rain soon, so I'm gonna pack up and continue my walk, and maybe walk all the way to the seaside because it's really beautiful there. And so let's get on going before it gets too cold. Lately I've been thinking a lot about choices. We make 100 of them every day, from small ones to big, life-changing ones. The bigger the choice gets, the scarier it feels. What if I make the wrong choice? Yet, choosing a choice based on fear is actually almost always the wrong one, not the one we make based on moving forward on our path. Dreams are like seeds. They remain buried and hidden in deep dark earth until time is ripe and the seeds can reach above and sprout. Let's weave a story of courage, love, and wisdom.
This is a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel